Is it cheating if you stretch it across a couple of days?
Well, as Wade's looking for a max,
108.
which he duly delivers. I'm getting a little bit concerned by those guys on the bingo card, because some of those haven't crossed out that we've clearly had.
123.
You're not paying due care and attention to what's happening on stage.
Yeah, if you're going to play properly.
81.
Good last start from Wadey.
102.
102 then for Cameron. Which way is he going to go? He went for the bull, didn't find it. So Wade is going to get a look at a typical James Wade finish here. Can he take this out in 2? Well, he might do. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from James Wade. Give him a sniff at that kind of range, and more often than not, he'll make you pay. In an 11-dart leg against the throw. Menzies has been in good form over the last 9 months or so, playing darts like this.
121.
Well, he's left himself on the ton. And Wade on his own throw is a visit behind here. So an opportunity for Menzies to break straight back. Both players averaging well over 105 in this opening. Couple of legs. Can Menzies do what Wade did and take out the ton? Couldn't find the treble 16.
52.
So Wade will get a look.
160.
Opted not to go for tops, which is probably the percentage option. This would be typical James Wade.
140.
I thought it was going to be an inevitable
48.
plum tops. But Cameron Menzies wants double 16 to break back and get his first leg of the day.
Cameron to throw first. Game.
His heart would have been in his mouth there when those first 2 went in. Not a young German fans here. Enjoying the darts.
140.
Super Mario, we've seen him. Well, not him, but Mario Vandenbogaerde later on. He beat he beat Callan Ridge. He'll play Damon Heta this afternoon. They're all here, aren't they? They support them all. They've all got their own little group of fans. That's an outstanding visit. An outstanding visit from Menzies. And Wade has missed his last couple at tops. Well, this needs to go, or he could find himself behind. And it doesn't go. Well, he's had darts to win the last 3 legs, James Wade. Is he going to be made to pay here?
Double 8. He is made to pay. Able to expertly adjust, go next door. Well, we said at the start that Cameron Menzies needed to up his game from yesterday. He almost got the sense that against Kevin Knopf, maybe wasn't at full concentration level.
140.
Yeah, I think he did a really good job yesterday. All right, not massive averages. Really tidy about, you know, he just got the victory. There's no messing about, no nonsense, just got it done. And now he's going up a level here. Oh, nice start. Looking at the ball, and he gets the ball. Another ton plus out. That's his 3rd of the tournament so far. As relaxed as he was maybe 5 minutes ago.
108.
Well, the sublime follows the ridiculous. He shakes his head. He doesn't know what's happening either.
Superbly timed.
100.
James Wade is the kind of player who feeds off the nerves of his opponents. But Cameron Menzies doing his very best to back that off.
83.
Well, the good thing is he's just taken 1, 2, 4 out. So he's left it for the match. How low is Wade going to be going? Not as low as he would have liked. So Menzies take 2 on the 1, 2, 4. Took it out a couple of legs ago. Treble 18. They can't do it. So Wade is coming back to level up the match, and that is a horrible last start from Menzies.
22.
Treble 18. Oh, it's the wrong side of the wire. 92 left. Well, that last start from Cameron Menzies means he might only get one shot at the bullseye. Let's see. No, he'll get 2 at tops for the match.
45.
And 2 match darts have been spurned by Menzies.
Wade leaves double 16 to take us to a decider, and it is going to a decider.
Oh, that's going to drive Menzies on, surely.
Well, he looked in command, didn't he, at 5-3. But all of a sudden now, unless he fills this up, Wade's the favourite, but he does fill it up. Talk about timing.
Treble 18 to give Menzies a taste of his own medicine. James Wade can't pin the bullseye, and Menzies will come back, maybe to win with an 11 darter. 12 will have to do. Doesn't miss the big number. Bullseye for Menzies. A 3rd match dart has gone.
Require 39.
Well, both players have had a chance to win it. Wade now is looking at 2 10s. Wide of the target. And the adjustment is not there. Both players have had 3 darts to win this game. Menzies now, can he tidy up? It's double 8 to win a cracker, and Cameron Menzies does win, and this time he does get a handshake, but James Wade is quick to exit the stage. Menzies is through to another Sunday, a great game in which both players averaged over a ton, but Menzies, the better on the finish, is 6 out of 10, 60%. Sedláček, an opportunity here to make it through to tomorrow's action.
100.
A lot of people wanting the big fish. We've not had it yet here. And lots of them in the opening 2 events on the European Tour. As a maximum. And there goes France.
Danny Noppert under pressure on his own throw in the opening leg. Karel Sedláček eyeing up the 81. Okay, 74 left. 32 left. Nothing at all left. 12 darter.
Karel Sedláček.
He'll be back soon enough.
$140.
This has been very, very good so far from the man from the Czech Republic.
105.
Danny Noppert's going to need Karel to miss here.
Just seems to be getting his eye in here, Danny Noppert. He will battle. He never gives up. Karel Sedláček. Oh, it's a missed big number. Well, you didn't expect that the way he's been playing so far in this game.
44.
That is
68.
an error. Can Noppert seize on the opportunity? He's going to get 1 dart at a double. That double will be tops for a first leg.
48.
Can't find it.
32.
His first dart at double doesn't find the target. He might be 3-0 down. With a double break.
Karel Sedláček.
Yeah, it was. There's some lovely darts. Certainly the best I've seen him play live.
98.
Quite relaxed. He'll be taking on Damon Heta on the 4th game on stage this afternoon. Got some crackers, haven't we? Dobey against Nijman.
59.
Chisnall against Woodhouse. Wouldn't want to have to pick a winner in that one either.
1 treble combo. Shanghai in the 18s it is. Can't get the treble. Gets the next best prize. Karel Sedláček. Is it treble 18 tops? No, he was going a conventional route, but he needed 3 perfect darts, whatever route he went.
58.
Yeah, Noppert did this in the last leg, didn't he? That last dart treble sets up a single dart finish. He's getting closer. That last dart was a rash one.
76.
Now then, Sedláček, 76 to move within 1. 16 for tops, just gets it. That was a
56.
low dart, and Noppert is a relieved man.
Is he a man with a second leg in this game? Have to be double 3. And he cannot do it. Danny Noppert is missing and missing and missing. And Karel Sedláček, what a chance this is.
Carry acquired 20.
He had a 21 darter earlier. He could get this done in 24 darts and still win the leg. And he can't get it done in 24 darts. If Karel Sedláček loses this game, this is the leg that's really going to hurt.
But is he going to lose it? Double 1, and that is not a well-positioned dart for Danny Noppert. This is a massive moment. Class gets it done eventually. Danny Noppert ended up in the madhouse.
Let's just pretend otherwise.
$100.
Noppert on a roll. But a max here. Well, not quite down to a finish. And Noppert's got a bit of breathing space here to move within 1. Can't find the treble, so all about the layup.
49.
He's going to have to burn one of his darts to get to a finish.
160.
Well, that's as safe as they come.
52.
But Danny Noppert is not safe. Anything but. He has just rattled off back-to-back leads, taking just 26 darts.
10 seconds, Karel to throw first.
He's just given himself too much to do, it seems. Ooh, now then, a big visit here makes life interesting.
$96. Carry 138.
Wow. Well, he's managed to get himself to a finish, Danny Noppert, but a single night, I mean, that's unlike Danny Noppert to make a counting error that could have cost him, but he's got this shot and he needs to take it because Sedláček's on tops for the match. Treble 20 is not found. Match darts incoming for Karel Sedláček. You said he'd get a chance to win it. He's got the chance, but can he take it?
Well, he's just composing himself here.
40.
Karel Sedláček to wrap up a fantastic win. And he does it at the first opportunity. Disappointment for Danny Noppert. The freeze is frozen out in Riesa. But for Karel Sedláček and his fans, it's joy here in Riesa.
$85.
Goes to a finish, but it's a potentially tricky one.
$60. Rossi require 142.
He can do what he wants here. Pikachu not on a finish. You'd think you'd just play on the 20s. See, bullseye here makes so much sense. He's trying to get to a covered target. He's got there, so well played. Well, that leaves 62.
90.
He'll leave single to double. 1-2-2 could have gone the bullseye. 25 leaves 97. Treble 19 leaves tops. So one treble and incorporating the bullseye, you are down to a double. As it is, Ross Smith has got one treble, 96. But he's left single to double.
Rossi require 52.
Double 16. For a third consecutive hold in this match. Double 8 is found instead.
Ross Smith, fourth leg, Ricardo to throw first.
180 could leave a straight ton. Perfect first start. Surely he's got to fill it up now, and he does.
180.
3 consecutive legs now that Ross Smith has had a maximum. Radar is calibrated.
47. Rossi require 100.
Pikachu in the crosshairs. Look how quickly he was there looking at Pikachu's score. That makes him decide. Oh, has he changed his mind? He has changed his mind. He was thinking treble 16 for double, which is what he went last time. He cannot make up his mind. Pick one. Good choice, turns out. Excellent choice. 12 darter, the first breaker throw. Ross Smith, 2 up and 2 away.
Ross to throw first. $100.
Ross Smith, one of the players who hit 9 darters in 2 separate European Tour events. Not many who've done that, you know.
140.
Did it in the Netherlands last year, and that was 11 years after doing it in Gibraltar. Ricardo looking to save his skin and keep himself alive in this game, and he's not going to do it in this visit, and he's allowing Ross Smith. He'll be back. It'll be treble 15, double 18.
47.
That's plan A, and if it works, it is a very, very good display from Ross Smith.
16 or treble. Bullseye for a 6-2 win.
56.
Not far off. We have already seen Ricardo Pietreczko hit 74. Only required the 2 darts. This might be the same. Last chance maybe. And
58.
Ricardo Pietreczko has squandered it. He's fluffed his lines.
Rossi require 25.
So to wrap this up, double 8 is found, and it is a very, very good performance from Ross Smith. 101 average from Smudger, 5 180s. He sees off Ricardo Pietreczko, and the former European champion is through to the final day of the International Darts Open once again.
Still to come this afternoon. Dobey vs Nijman. Stephen Bunting against Darius Labanauskas, who's actually got a winning head-to-head record against Bunting. And Chisnall Woodhouse to round off the proceedings this afternoon. Mario looking to set things up, just the wrong side of the wire. That'll annoy him.
83.
They'll probably wish now that he went for the treble 17. Not as neat and tidy as he'd hoped.
96.
Good last start,
Mario
treble.
requires 78.
It's not done yet in leg 4. Oh, now then, this is getting a bit sticky. And he can't save the visit, so it's just going to lay up for top. So Heta only needs 1 treble here. Oh, that's no good. Single would have left him still on a finish.
47.
I'm a little bit disappointed there. 5 visits and he's not on a finish yet.
But Heta will come back because Mario Vandenbogaerde has missed 3 clear opportunities to hold his throw in leg 4.
Tops for the heat to break.
Game from the 4th leg.
Immaculate from Damon Heta.
Good luck to incorporate the bullseye.
Well, he'll take heart down 57. From the fact that he was 4-1 down yesterday and turned it around, reeled off a burst of 5 legs that was kick-started with a ton plus out shot.
$59. $60.
Wayward looking for the 19s.
43.
This should be comfortably held by Mario.
118.
Well, decides to go the 18s route. I suppose he can do what he likes with Heta on 225. Not the textbook way to go.
No, but he's down to a finish. Is the comeback about to start here? Well, Heta's going to leave himself handy just in case.
Mario, you require 32.
Double 16 then for a second leg for the Belgian. Just resets himself. That is right in the centre of the bed. Be the pick of the day, actually.
One of those games where you wouldn't be surprised if both players averaged over 105.
180.
Damon Heta's not troubling those numbers, but he's stretching his legs slightly. Mario's actually outplaying him in terms of the averages.
100. Damon, you require 121.
But Damon has got himself more opportunities on the outer ring. This time it's the inner ring, if you like, the bullseye.
96.
Which he misses.
Mario, you require
Same target
121.
for Mario. Same first dart. 11 of the treble. It's the treble. So now he looks at the double 14 and he's just inside it.
Damon,
that would have given him the break he needed.
Double eights. Damon Heta goes within a leg of victory. Not been a vintage performance.
A slow burner.
137.
Would that be fair?
I think you're right.
No in this leg.
60.
No treble, so chance for Heta here to set up a presentable opportunity to win the match. And that's a great first start. Uses the outer ball, now we'll go back to the top. Brilliant visit from Heta. Well, we've seen flashes of brilliance from him. This to stay in the match.
Well, he can still do it. Treble 20 and bull. It would be an accidental way to get 1-2-2.
97.
It was nearly accurate.
Damon, you require 36.
Not quite from Mario, and that might just be that. Double 18 for Damon Heta. Right on the wire. Damon Heta finishes the job off. Job well done for the Heat. Not a spectacular performance. The average wasn't even 90, but Damon Heta did what he needed to do. And of course, he will have to improve as he will face Chris Dobey or Wessel Nijman in the next round. But he's got one better than he did in Göttingen last time out. Damon Heta is through to round 3 after beating Mario Vandenbogaerde 6 legs to 2.
Big time darts.
Yeah. I think the way that he plays the game, they say styles make fights, don't they? Wessel Nijman seems to get embroiled in some brilliant games. Yeah, this weekend with his family.
134.
Looking for an instant break back here, but Dobey will have other ideas.
And winner of this to face Heta, who's obviously just beaten Vandenbogaerde, and I feel exactly the same about Damon as I do with these two. They're brilliant. They're playing well. I don't think they're playing as well as they were last year for a lot of it. Not quite yet.
No, I think that's a fair assessment, isn't it? 1-2-2 then to hold throw and establish a 2-leg lead. That's a good start to the combination. So is that. Looking down the board at double 7, clinical from Dobey. That was right in the middle of the bed. No messing about from Dobey.
Is he staying there? Oh, he tried. And
20.
That's cruel.
Well, he will be back for the 90, but
100.
Wessel's on a very handy finish himself, but it potentially could only be a shot. Depends which route he goes at the bull. And it will be a shot at the bull for a 3-1 lead. Not a million miles away, but all of a sudden Wessel Nijman is right back in this match.
Yeah, starting on the ball for Wessel. That's what you'd expect. Ooh, he's nowhere near. Has to find a treble. Can't do it. For Chris Dobey, that misfortune with the bounce out, which made his previous visit a lot harder. Going to get a couple of darts at double anyway. Oh, and he goes the wrong side of the marker, and we could have a level game here at 2 apiece. And I think Wessel Nijman can probably count himself a little fortunate if that's the case.
But it is the case, and it is tidied up. Well, we called it right at the start. When these two meet, they go the distance. Still time. Oh, he opened up with an absolute cracker. Here goes Dobey. This will be a way to get everyone going. Not quite the second maximum. We started off with a cracker. Wadey and Menzies both averaging over a ton. Went to a last leg decider. Both players missed multiple darts to win it. Menzies got through. Ross Smith was pretty good as well earlier on. Ricardo Pietreczko brushed aside, but well, this is some leg. Might not get the 9, but you might be getting a 10.
Well, this hasn't been the problem. Dobey's scoring's been good in this game. Wessel's scoring's been rubbish. But Dobey's finishing has been dreadful. That's 10 darts missed in a row at double now. Oh my word, how's it not gone in? He's got a sliver of this to aim at near double 11. Oh, that is superb, Chris Dobey. How is it he's missed nearly a dozen darts at double in a row and then he's hit the hardest one at the end?
That first start was near perfect for Nijman. He's just having a bit of a burst now. He's starting to pull away from Dobey in the averages, and he's starting to pull away from him on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and Dobey's scoring has just faded away.
60.
Missed 3 darts for a 3-1 lead. Missed 6 darts for a 3-2 lead. Both of those legs going against him. That midsection of the game where he was outscoring Wessel, creating these chances, he's not taking enough of them, but he's going to have to produce a real rearguard action here.
161.
Well, he's given himself an outside chance, and Nijman can't take out the 161, so
65.
this is pretty straightforward for Dobey. All about this first dart, and it's in. Can't follow it up. So Dobey is relying on Nijman not taking out the 96.
96.
Don't see the value in going for the treble 16 there for Dobey. May not matter. Does not matter. 96 checkout. Wessel Nijman has won 5 of the last 6 legs against Chris Dobey. And it looks like the writing is on the wall for Hollywood. It could be another early exit.
Tell you what, they are punishing the red bit here, aren't they? A 120 in 2, and then 2 maximums, and they're in again. It's raining. No, don't do it, Chris. Don't do it. He nearly did. No, he didn't nearly do it.
135.
What a leg of darts from Chris Dobey. And he might get knocked out of the tournament, having left 46 after 9. Match start incoming for Wessel Nijman. Double 16 for a 101. Match dart missed, and Dobey does get a chance at the 46.
Well, it goes without saying, this has got to go. 2 darts at double 16 to move within 1. Is that friend or foe? Oh, 14. He didn't move and he didn't hit it. And Nijman now 16. To knock out Dobey.
Chris Dobey has missed more darts at double in this match than Wessel Nijman has had in this match. They hit 1 more and Wessel wins it. And that's exactly what he's done. Finds a way to double 8, and Wessel Nijman, from 2-0 down, manages to win 6-3 against the Premier League's Chris Dobey, the man who beat Luke Littler over in Berlin and beat him well just on Thursday night.
Raised the Ali Pali roof before with a 9 darter. Wasn't able to follow 4 perfect darts there.
57.
This is a good display. Nothing lucky about it. And Stephen Bunting, after a pretty comfortable hold of throw in leg number 1, is facing a break.
122. 121.
The back-to-back 4-visit legs for Lucky D. Needs the 51. Can't get it.
57. Stephen, you require 82.
Two tops.
42.
Second one does not follow the first.
64.
May only get one dart at double. It will only be one. Double 16 the target. And that is a breaker throw for Darius Labanauskas.
Fourth leg, Darius to throw first. Game on. $140.
Well, he's popular all over the world, Stephen Bunting. And this is proper stuff from these two now. Bunting has seen what Labanauskas is throwing in this game, and he knows he's had to up it. He is upping it. Might not be enough, though. Oh, look at this.
25. Stephen, you require 83.
Oh, he's missed the big number.
43.
Careless from Bunting.
56.
He was on a potential 11 darter and might well be broken. Labanauskas looks at tops. That segment is taking a pounding, and Darius Labanauskas lands an 11 darter halfway to victory. Stephen Bunting won't be going to the East Midlands. He's having a couple of days off, managing his calendar.
Yeah, new thing that for Stephen Bunting this year. He's always been a guy who's played pretty much everything for years. The lovely setup shot from the bullet to leave the 170. Darius is going to be able to finish, isn't he? Or is he?
82.
No, he is not.
170.
Does he go for it? He does! And he hits it! Stephen Bunting with a 170. Our first one of the weekend. This is the highest quality. Double 12, under no pressure as well.
72.
Not the worst time to miss. Bunting needs another couple of trebles just to put pressure on.
59.
That won't suffice. 12. Double 6 for Darius.
Stephen, you require 140.
Slightly faltering on the outer ring. But that weak setup shot means this is among the least likely checkouts.
Treble 18 for double. Couldn't keep it going. Those big combo finishes, they're a bit of a trademark of his when he went and won that Masters title. Going to split it, 2 for double 2. Darius Labanauskas sacrifices a dart to get 2 at one where he can really attack it. And he cannot hit it.
Stephen, you require 60.
Stern look to the crowd from Kirk Bevins. There was some whistling then when Darius was throwing. Bunting's got to try and block it out. Double 10. And the bullet responds, holds his hand up in apologies. He probably feels that the whistling prevented Labanauskas from winning that leg, tells them to stop.
But the job might be coming to an end here because Stephen Bunting has stolen the darts in this leg. This was Labanauskas' game. There's no question about it.
114.
That hurts him, but not too much. Ooh, he's really hammered into the stem there, hasn't he? He's probably going to have to change that. I think that's what he's doing right now.
Well, Darius should have been switching after the first start. Leaves himself on a bogey number.
151.
Darius left to rue his mistake there. Didn't give himself a chance of getting down to a finish after the second dart. So 6 darts from here for Stephen Bunting to close it out. He might just need the 3.
119.
How well has he played in this game, Stephen Bunting? He has watched Darius Labanauskas pull out a worldie of a performance for 3/4 of the game, and as soon as there was a mistake from Lucky D, Bunting was there to pounce all over it. 107 average nearly for Stephen Bunting here.
57. Stephen, you require 32.
Stephen Bunting, eyes up double 16. Next door for double 8. Can he squeeze it between? Yes, he can. And this could be a very, very good week for Stephen Bunting, who immediately apologises to Labanauskas for the conduct of the crowd.
Pietreczko, the first Frenchman to win a European Tour match, takes on Dimitri Vandenbogaerde. Johnny Clayton against Barney. Going Price against Mike De Decker. Luke Humphries
98.
against Dirk van Duijvenbode. That could be anything. Richard Veenstra against Gilding. Wright against Headhouse. Aspinall Cullen. And Josh Rock against Jan van Veen. That could be an absolute bell ringer as well, couldn't it? So what a night of darts we've got for you tonight.
Luke require 170.
What a checkout we could get here. So in the last match, Stephen Bunting hit the first big fish checkout of this tournament.
96.
Yeah, he was up against it, wasn't he, Bunting, for a long time? But found a way to him. What a week it's been for him. Chisnall. Oh, wicked deflection.
23. Luke requires 74.
The Woodhouse then to keep on throw. Needs 74. Oh, great first start. 2 16s then.
66.
More missed darts. Missed the dart in the last leg.
126.
Can Chisnall make him pay? This is very doable, this. It is now. He's got options. Beautiful. Now across the board for double 6. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Dave Chisnall. After Woodhouse misses 2 darts for the leg, Chizzy steps in with a 1-2-6. He's in again. And again. Fill it up, Dave. Here we go. All those 9 dart fans now on the edge of their seat. Woodhouse is merely a bystander at this point. 93. Over to you, Dave Chisnall.
David require 141.
He started slowly, but he has put his foot on the accelerator pedal. We are denied a 9-darter, but Dave Chisnall is finding a burst of form. And would you believe it, just like Woodhouse in the last leg, he's on 36 after 9.
Simply sensational from the Chiz.
David require 36.
Can he take out the 10? But more importantly, it'll be another break of throw. There you go. What a burst. Look, Woodhouse is stood there scratching his head. He won the opening leg. He starts to win legs 2 and 3. And look at that, 11 and 10 to win the last 2. Look, Woodhouse is not playing badly. He's been punished severely for 3 missed starts at a double. He's got some stamina, that lad.
Sure, he was here Friday afternoon.
He'll be here tonight.
138.
There'll be a few thousand more in tonight as well. It's going to be packed to the rafters. The biggest European Tour crowd of the year. In the biggest venue of the year.
59.
Where are they all going to sit?
124.
We do have some tiered seating. I don't think it'll offer the best view, but this is what everyone wants. Double eights, Luke Woodhouse to break the throw at 12 darter. And the standard has risen exponentially since the start.
Game.
Don't think when you hesitate like that, it just interrupts the rhythm of your throw.
$56.
That's what he needs. But if he gets it, then questions are going to be asked. Somebody's not doing their job properly.
Another 180. You bet.
80. Luke on 90.
7 maximums in 7 legs of darts, but crucially Woody's going to get at least a shot at the bull here to move within 1.
65.
Now this is a massive visit. Dave Chisnall looking to break back and move within 1. Beautiful. He's been so good, hasn't he, down there on the setup. And that is clinical again from Dave Chisnall. Woodhouse had an opportunity at the ball, he couldn't take it. And he's been emphatically punished here for every mistake he makes.
$42.
Not sprinting to the line as he'd like. You could see the snatch in the action there. Some of those darts. That's an awful deflection.
120.
Tidies up though.
134.
Yeah, he's giving himself a chance. The 1-2-2. Well, that is not what Dave Chisnall wanted. Maybe there's a little bit of meat left on the bone here for Woody.
76.
You get the feeling he's going to have to take this out.
Another one or a single. Leaves double 7. That might be Luke Woodhouse's final dart. It has been a fine performance from Woody, but it might not be good enough. Dave Chisnall, brilliant on the outer ring, has 2 goes at tops to secure his passage into round 3. Only needs the 1 dart. A great performance from Dave Chisnall, exactly what he needed after what has been an up and down start to 2025 for Chizzy. He is looking for a 9th European Tour title, and he's made the perfect start to his campaign. Dave Chisnall, a 6-2 winner against Luke Woodhouse.